Yo, what's up, guys? Some pretty big Chicago Bulls news just did come out. Also, just a quick little heads up. I'm sorry if I'm a day or two late on this. I just got a new job, so I've been super busy with that. But nonetheless, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Leave a quick like on today's video. It takes a second, helps me out. And some comments and questions about all the news, topics, and just rumors and topics that I want to talk about in today's video. Also, check out my last video if you guys missed it. An NBA insider said the Chicago Bulls could trade Patrick Williams to go all in and try and win a title this season. So let's just jump right into it because some big news did come out and the NBA finally did something about the Chicago Bulls. I'd say 75% of their roster getting COVID. Woj did put out a tweet yesterday. He said the NBA has finally postponed the Bulls-Pistons game and the Bulls-Raptors game. And let me just say, I'm happy it finally got done, but this should have been done at least a week ago. I mean, the Chicago Bulls have 10 players with COVID right now or in safety protocol while I'm recording this video. I mean, 2 announcers got it, and I heard some coaching staff members got it as well. It should have never took this long, but I guess at least the NBA did do something finally, and huge shout out to Casey Johnson. He was covering this whole topic and situation, and he did say, as of right now, the Bulls' next game is December 19th versus the Lakers at the United Center, and he said players that potentially could return by then, and the date they entered, I'd say, the health and safety protocol is Coby White, Javonte Green, Demar, and Derrick Jones Jr. I'm just happy that the NBA finally did something. Hopefully this Bulls team can finally get healthy because it's been a great start to the season, and I don't want, the NBA and I just say the whole COVID protocol ruining the Bulls record and, of course, players possibly getting hurt or something like that. So definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video. Don't worry though, I'm going to have videos out all the way until the Lakers game, of course, talking about any news, rumors, or topics you guys want me to. So let's just jump right into the first topic. Since the Bulls aren't going to be playing for about 6 days as I'm recording this video, I thought I'd talk about a few topics and rumors that have been going on and just going around for this season. And this article did come out just the other day. Huge shout out to BleacherNation.com. And they were talking about, the whole Portland Trail Blazers draft pick that the Chicago Bulls do own. And I think it's obvious that the Chicago Bulls should, I'd say, continue to check on the Blazers throughout this season. I mean, if the Blazers do make the playoffs for this upcoming season, the Bulls will get their lottery-protected draft pick. And as of right now, it seems like the Blazers might blow up their whole roster. I mean, there's been a lot of drama over there. I mean, they just fired their GM. It wouldn't surprise me if they do fire their head coach and blow up that roster, I'd say, in the upcoming weeks or months. Portland has been a mess for a while now. And if the Blazers do end up as one of the NBA's worst 14 teams, the Bulls will get nothing extra on draft night. Say the Blazers do make the playoffs, the Bulls are expected to have 2 first-rounders for this upcoming season. Thankfully, this pick is protected until 2028. So as of right now, it's not looking too pretty that the Chicago Bulls will get that draft pick for this season. I mean, the Blazers are currently the 11th seed in the West. They have really struggled. Damian Lillard just hasn't looked the same, and there's been a lot of trade rumors surrounding his name. In the last 10 games for the Blazers, they have been 2-8. They currently just lost 5 in a row. That whole situation over there in Portland is just a mess. Hopefully they make the playoffs so the Chicago Bulls can get an extra first-round draft pick for this upcoming draft. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about that first topic. And the second topic in today's video is a topic that I've wanted to talk about for months now. I've seen many Bulls fans on Twitter and Facebook talk about the Chicago Bulls possibly trading Coby White down the road. And this article came out about a month ago, and it was titled, "Has Coby White Become Expendable in Chicago?" And, I really like Coby White. I've liked him for the past few years now. He's been a walking bucket when he has played. Of course, this season he got hurt in the offseason, then he got COVID, and he's really just struggled from the floor. And honestly, since the NBA season has started, I feel like there's been a lot of Coby White trade talk. I mean, there has been some rumors about how the Bulls are open to trade him and how they have been shopping him, and how some executives believe that Coby White is just a trade piece and they wouldn't be surprised if the Bulls did trade him. Definitely let me know below today's video if you guys would trade Coby White for, I'd say, a power forward or a future big man, because honestly, as of right now, I would. I'm not sure how high Coby White's value is around the league right now, but Coby has struggled from the field badly. He just hasn't looked like the Coby White of old. I know he's only played 9 total games this season, but in those 9 games, he's really struggled from the field. He's just really looked uncomfortable on the floor and in his role. I mean, he's only shooting about 35% from the field and a terrible 23% from the 3-point line, also only shooting 57% from the free throw line. And I hate to bash him when he's already down with COVID and the whole surgery through the offseason, but if his value does get up, it would not surprise me if the Bulls did trade him for a big man. I know Bulls fans have wanted to do that for weeks now. And honestly, I believe Ayo is just a way better player than Coby, and he's a lot younger. I mean, Coby White is also making about $5 to $7 million throughout this season and next season. Ayo's on a very cheap contract, only making about $1 million this season and almost $2 million next season. I feel like Coby is on the market, and it surprised me. I feel like the Bulls need to add a big man for the NBA playoffs. And like I said, I hate to bash Coby when he's down right now, but when Coby's off and he's not scoring the basketball, what else does he provide? You know, say Ayo's really struggling from the field, he's at least going to bring great defense, especially for a rookie. He's looked very comfortable, and he's made a lot of good plays and just game-winning plays and steals and just defensive plays, deflections, steals, and stuff like that. I really like Coby. I really like Ayo, but I feel like the best for the Chicago Bulls in their future would more than likely be trade Coby White for a big man right now to try and win it all. But definitely leave some comments and questions below this video talking about that whole situation. And the final topic in today's video is about Vooch. You know, Vooch has struggled to start this season. Of course, he got COVID, and he just hasn't looked that comfortable. He just hasn't looked the same. He hasn't looked like the all-star that the Bulls traded for. I know he's been very disappointed in himself, in his play, in his shooting. He said he feels like he's coming up short for his teammates, and that's the most frustrating part. You know, I really like Vooch, but he has really struggled from the field. He also got outplayed just the other day against a backup big man, and you just can't do that, man. That can't happen, especially if the Chicago Bulls want to go where they want to go and where they believe they can go. I mean, Vooch is still putting up good stats on the season if you just go look at stats, but his shooting percentages are down, his free throw is down, his three-pointer is down, he's almost shooting about 10% down from the floor. I feel like he just hasn't looked the same. I don't know if there's something going on with him or not. He's missing a lot of easy shots and a lot of shots that he just knocks down usually. Hopefully Vooch can get back to the all-star status that we know of Vooch, because this slump has been going on for about 20 games now, and I don't know how much longer we can call this a slump, you know. Hopefully Vooch is okay. Hopefully he gets back to playing all-star basketball, because when he's on, I feel like on the offensive end, he's more connected and more just, I'd say, locked in on the defensive end, and that just makes the Chicago Bulls a way better team, and it just pushes their ceiling up even more. Definitely let me know below today's video what you guys think about the NBA finally postponing the Bulls games, the whole Portland Trail Blazers situation, the Bulls maybe trading Coby White because Ayo's been playing really well, and what's been going on with Vooch. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel and the past few videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.